After helping many buyers build their dream homes, I know a thing or two about new construction. Here are my top do's and don'ts when building a brand new home. You might think you don't need your own realtor since build companies typically have their own agents. But these agents, while extremely helpful, ultimately work for the builders. By hiring your own realtor, you make sure you have someone in your corner who will help you navigate the new construction process and have your best interests in mind. Here's how a realtor can help assist you with your new build. So number one, they can help you select the right builder. Before you even set foot in a builder's office, sit down with your realtor and do your own research. An experienced realtor will help you compare different builders and be able to steer you in the right direction based on your needs. You should interview a few reputable builders before making a decision, and a realtor can help you navigate the selection process. Your agent can recommend a construction loan lender for you. Builders have one or more preferred lenders that they typically work with who may not always give you the best rates. After all, they're looking out for the needs of the builder first, so your agent can recommend lenders that meet your needs and ensure that you get the best rates and the right type of loan for your situation. They can also negotiate for extras. Let's face it, realtors are trained negotiators. If you want an upgraded kitchen appliance, hardwood floors instead of carpet, or a different crown molding, your realtor can help you make that happen for what could be a more reasonable price than if you asked for it on your own. Your agent will also oversee the home inspection. So conducting an inspection on a new build is almost as critical than on an existing home. Why? Because there can be cases where the builders cut corners or simply make mistakes that will cost you a lot of money down the road. The builder's agent might not even mention the inspection, but your agent certainly will. You want to catch any issues before you take complete ownership of your new home. Do communicate regularly. Technology makes it fast and easy to shoot a quick text or email, but face-to-face communication with your builder is essential when having a home built. Your new home is a huge project with a lot of moving parts, and regular site visits with the builder will prevent miscommunication, crossed wires, and lost emails. Plus, when you're involved in the building process, the builder and their crew sees you as more than just another client. You don't have to develop a close personal friendship with them, but it doesn't hurt to be more than just a name on a contract. Do spend money on upgrades for your must-haves. Maybe you love to cook and plan to use your new kitchen to its full potential. Nicer kitchen appliances are expensive, but if it's a must-have, it may be worth it to upgrade the things that will get frequent use. They also last longer, work better, and you'll be glad you spent the extra money on them in a couple of years. Not every upgrade is necessary, but in new construction, certain items are called builder grade for a reason. If you're using a luxury builder, you will likely not see builder grade quality, but they might still offer upgrades on some items. And again, your agent can guide you on what's worth upgrading and what isn't. Don't assume everything is included. This may surprise you, but your new build might not include an automatic garage door or a fence around the backyard. Rather than assume certain features are included, look over your contract carefully and ask your builder any questions, no matter how unimportant they may seem. It's better to be prepared than have regrets when it's too late or too costly to make changes. Do be prepared for decision-making fatigue. Customizing every little detail sounds exciting, but many new home buyers end up overwhelmed and exhausted by all of the decisions that they have to make. Decision-making fatigue is an inevitable result of the constant question, do you want this or that? There are a couple ways to combat this. First, some builders have design packages that have the myriad details and decisions already made, so you simply choose the package that you want. Or, particularly in luxury new builds, your chosen builder may have in-house designers whose job it is to pick out all of those details for you. Don't rely on the move-in date. It's very common for a timeline of a new build to change. Factors such as the weather, availability of materials, and lack of manual labor can extend a deadline past the originally quoted date. Even pulling permits or obtaining the certificate of occupancy can be delayed by bureaucracy and red tape. Keep these things in mind and give yourself some wiggle room if the unavoidable happens. Don't skimp on the light. A common complaint with new construction is the lack of light, whether there aren't enough ceiling lights, not enough outlets, or not enough windows, or all of the above. If a home isn't wired for sufficient outlets, adding more can be costly after the build is complete. Same goes for overhead and recessed lighting. And windows, definitely expensive to add more. Trust your builder, and if a lot of natural light or flexibility in plugging in table lamps is crucial in your new home, make sure they know that from the beginning. Do envision yourself in the space over and over again. It can be tricky to look at the frame of a new build and imagine where you'll end up arranging furniture when it's all said and done. This is where the blueprints and floor plans come in handy. Visualize your future space throughout the design process to make sure you're considering how you'll live in the final product. And that problem with light that I mentioned, that can be avoided if you think about how you'll use and move through your home. Finally, do enjoy the process. Building your dream home is exciting, and it's important to have the guidance of an experienced realtor to walk you through that process. So reach out to me today to find out more about how you can start this exciting new chapter in your life.